Hey Kevin, it's Vu from Subaru Calgary here. I'm currently sitting inside the Subaru Forester Premier that you're inquiring about, and I just want to go over a couple features with you really quick here. So I'll start off with the infotainment system here. It's very intuitive. Touchscreen is very responsive. Now, of course, it has full Bluetooth connectivity, and you can connect up to 5 different phones at once. All right. Now, built-in navigation, of course. So this navigation is made by TomToms. It's very quick, and of course you have a lot of different functions that you can do. So you can zoom in and out, as you can see, just like that. Okay, if you're running out of fuel, you can always hit that little fuel icon right there, and it will pull up the closest gas stations to you. Bam, just like that. Okay, now of course once you're driving on the road, it will actually tell you the speed limits on the road with this nav system. So that's a pretty good feature to have. Okay, and of course you've got your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. So if you have an iPhone or an Android, you can connect it in and it will work just fine. Okay, now I'll move down here to where the X mode is. Now, since this is a Subaru Forester Premier, you do have 2 different X modes. So you have the light snow, light dirt mode, and you have the deep snow and deep mud mode. So all you have to do is, of course, turn it on, turn it to the right for deep snow and deep mud mode, and of course, go back to normal mode, just push it down. Okay. Your e-brake is now a little button instead of your traditional handbrake. And of course, you've got something called the auto vehicle hold. And now what that does is when you're at a stoplight or a stop sign, this function will hold the brakes for you, so you don't have to keep your foot on the brake. So if you're standing at a train tracks or a long red light, it's really helpful. I'm gonna move on to the steering wheel here. This is how you're gonna be using your adaptive cruise and everything. So I'll kind of walk you through that. So starting off with the cruise control, all you have to do is just press that to turn it on. Now, once you've hit your desired speed, you just pull this down to set. Okay. Now, once you've set your cruise control, you can adjust how far or close you want to follow behind the car in the front. Okay. Now, distance-wise, you have anywhere between 15 feet being the shortest or the closest, up to 150 feet being the furthest. Okay. Now, this little steering wheel button right here, this is going to be your lane centering assist. So once you have your cruise control on and you turn the steering wheel button on, the 2 cameras up here, you see that? Now that's gonna keep you right in the center of the lane because these cameras will pick up the lines on the road. All right. Of course, you've got your heated steering wheel here as well, right? I'm turning that on and off. On the left side of the steering wheel, of course, everything on your volume controls, changing songs or stations. You got your source button here, so you can cycle through different sources of audio. And the info button is for that screen. So you can cycle through different displays on there. Anything from your fuel economy to the time to the all-wheel drive system layout. This is pretty neat. Okay, see that? So, Kevin, if you have any more questions, please give me a call at 403-499-9255. I look forward to speaking to you soon. Cheers.